7 here. Winning this game puts you into a 2-1 advantage before the halfway point, before the break itself. This is Boom Esports on towards the left side and Blacklist International coming in from a fresh win on towards the red side. Casters, your life, take it away.
Chaz, I like it. I think he was inspired by ZonQ, picking up the smite, be like, hey, I'll do it from the roam lane, but this could be an interesting one. I think a lot of the CC, obviously with that butterfly effect, will be negated. When those team fights are happening, it really comes back to him and when that happens.
It's going to be very interesting because we potentially could see the Chaz drive-by, right? NTCC is the scoot in. I'm going to get the steal on the neutral objective and bye-bye.
And Golden Cut here has to actually just light step back. He's coming out a little bit low on this one. He's trying to zone them away because he wants this Firehawk.
Okay, but with that being said, I want to take a look at the overview of this entire draft, right? The Hano pick actually for me now is a pretty decent one, but only in team fights, right? Every Scepter of Fate landed on the members on the side of Blacklist will provide them an additional chance to be able to win a team fight because it's that Boom Esports lineup. And at the same time, with the Fate Rewind, they're able to restore towers or even revive towers. I feel like this mechanic will be fine.
Oh, they find Biggie the truth, instantly use the mirror domain. Chammy1 under the tower. Carl just dancing and playing with his food, but Chammy1 is going to sidestep it. He will be fine.
Punishment incoming though.
Yeah, they're looking to go for this one. The Kachusen just barely off the mark, doesn't actually connect with Carl, and it looks like this gank attempt is unsuccessful.
Okay, well, once again, we're dancing on the tightest of lines here between the two teams, and now Tatsuri.
Oh, they find it. The Dragon has to just dash back. Something they needed, if he was able to get that, that would be key here. But now they have 3 members of Blacklist International. And draw right now, it's about...
This is where they actually have gotten that gold advantage so far. But now here comes the first invade.
Yeah, Joshi though, it looks like he does not get it. Carl gets the smite right under the noses of Joshi. They tried and he missed.
I mean, this is what they need, Carl, though.
Yeah, Dragon dashing on back. It's about this wave clearer in this mid lane. Chaz has shown up as well with that kaleidoscope, doing a decent amount of AoE, but, you know, again, Chaz,
they want to get this first time from the game. That's going to aid them in their rotation and the better prowess.
Oh, the leap away by Draw. The Tyrant is going to be started here. Draw looking for that right angle. He has level 4 if they want to go. He's going to pop it now, the Umbrella outburst, but Chaz has already taken it with that smite, making his solo. He's going to be picked off, and they find Danny as well. 3 members down thus far, and it looks like Blacklist International coming out on top.
Yeah. With the battle of 4 different smites, Chaz makes it out. Blacklist also get 3 kills in total in that exchange. Now they have a 1,500 goal lead, so this one is tighter than ever.
Yeah, Chaz right now, he's late now, right? all of your sins are repented because of that? It took us a while to get here, all right?
Hey, but I get the steals, and here we go.
Oh, they find the mirror domain with that truth. It's like the final frenzy, he's barely able to survive out of that one, and this is the value of the Umbrosa. And now here comes the revenge sword. Joshi is showing up. Carl might look to just dash away, and the Dream Roam on it too. They have the connection with the Kachusen, and Carl's bouncing around. They're not able to get any sort of other catch. Blacklist International will put pressure on the top T1 though.
They can still continue that pressure as well. They can take a T1 for sure. Now, to choose, you can use the favorite
but Chammy1 now without the final frenzy needs to be careful. Danny's there. Draw might want to go for the jump in. Doesn't have it. They don't have the minions.
Yeah, they don't have it. So there is going to be a life save for the side of Chammy1. Now, with that being said, they have secured the T1 in the top lane. So this is going to be a little bit more space provided for this side of Blacklist to try kind of traverse. Dragon gets a nice knockup, but he's not going to find a kill, right? Right now, it's about how much information do you have on the Boom members? Do you know where they are?
Yeah. Do you know? And also the cooldown timers. I mean, Chammy1's, they know that it's off right now, so that could be another one. But Chammy1's still up in front. They're going to take the bottom T1. They're going to brute force this one.
Yep. And it's so funny because I
play
feel
here.
like
At the same time, we haven't seen
test. Even Twisted Minds has used this strategy, right? Make sure you last the game, drag it all the way to the late game.
Yeah. Extend it as much as possible. Give Carl a chance in that regard. But Danny in the bottom lane, he's also another win condition.
Always in the middle of 4 different members. Butterfly effect available for the save.
Yeah, and it looks like Carl now on the run. Joshi's there, doesn't have smite though. This Azure Golem's about to be started. They've been pushing away. They're fighting. The final frenzy used by Chammy1. He gets on out of this one, but it's all about this Azure Golem. The Fate Rewind is going to be zipping on back. Tatsuri goes for those scepters, does a little bit of damage, but the Leap of Fate might have gone too far. The Umbrella Outburst looking to turn this, and Dragon actually has slow flash away. They find Tatsuri. Chaz is a little bit low, but looks like it'll fly in. The hero that you will. Carl doing in, but he went in too far. He gets picked off by Dragon, and now Miggy show it up. does a little bit of work on it. Justy, the Dream Realm, they want to continue on with those shields. Blacklist International coming on top 2-1.
Yeah, big win. It's all about Golden Kai. Once again, they're feeding him the space, and he's going in. He gets the weave in and weave out, and now the prize is the potential T1 as well. Miggy does have the ultimate, does have the flash. No value.
Oh, he went in way too far, got caught out. Miggy, Final Frenzy on out of this one, but Miggy was just trying to deal with the minion wave, but Blacklist International make him pay.
I mean, they push this to the absolute limit, and once again, Blacklist International.
TiMi, Joshi, and Chaz, they're all kind of tanky and annoying to deal with, and now with the lack of ZC, it's going to be even tougher, but now they might potentially skirmish here, but they want the Azure Golem, that's going to be smited away. The favor wind on back, and it looks like the Umbrella offers will be used, connecting on a 3. They have that nice little push back, and now Carl dancing around Mirror Domain. They find Justy, though. He goes Dream Realm on to 3. TiMi is going to be picked off as well, and they find the damage. 2 members are already down, and they find Carl as well off a triple with Golden Kite.
I mean, Golden Kite, this guy is on fire. Triple kill for him, playing with a another advantage.
Yeah, but this is the thing. But Carl is trying to get to the back line, but this draft has just been able to out-sustain them. They don't have that potential burst as of now, but Carl is trying to find...
But even if you go into the late game, is it going to be enough? Because there's extra shields coming up from the side of Chance. He does have the redemption. Here we go. Once again, they're poking and prodding, and it's boom, they are taking the shorter end of the stick.
Yeah, Miggy has to form us back. They lose the mid T1. Here's the Dream Realm on to 2, only catching them, but it looks like they're going to be backing off. The minions are now here. Blacklist International can't get anything else.
Yeah, and every single time Tatsuri uses his ultimate, essentially you're just wasting their resources, right? True. I think that's the true value of what Blacklist has drafted. It's a burnout resource composition.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got a 2-level advantage as well, and TiMi is doing more in this series.
Yeah, and once again, 12.5 minute mark Blacklist. They're going to try for the Shadow Overlord this time.
Yeah, Chaz is up in front, he throws out the Kaleidoscope, but it's too late. Now Blacklist International, what sort of catch can they go? If they were to get draw, that'd be great, but that's probably, again, a very difficult target to take down at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, shouldn't Boom just go for the trades in terms of ultimate resources? Carl, though, looking a little bit
Dream Realm, it's going to be dodged by Carl, who has to commit the Mirror Domain, something to take note of in this next big team fight.
Yeah, 1 ultimate down, and
again, they're going back in. They're playing very smart.
Yeah. Boom. Right now, I think draw. Just get the Umbrella Outburst, wait for the Chaz ultimate, and then set up for me.
Yeah. And now this bottom T3 has to be, looks like it's going to be going down. It's about half-life at this point. They've done a lot of damage on this one. They're going to wait for the next Vanguard before they go. Shadow Vanguard is in the top lane, something to take note of.
Yeah, Shadow Overlord is also going to be very important right now with this Boom Esports. How much more can they hold on? This is delaying the inevitable. Golden Kai will get that T3 at the bottom. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be going back on this one. And also at the same time, it's like you're like Tatsuri, you've got favorite wine, but how much can you do? Now it's Assault. It's going to be taken down from the top T3. TiMi is up in front. They turn their attention now to the mid lane.
That value of that has no longer been the same. The T3 at the bottom is going to fall. Right now, even if you reset the towers and revive the towers, it is still able to open up the rest of the Gorge, which means Shadow Tyrant available for Blacklist. They've already won the team fights. Now with the Tyrant itself and Tyrant buff, I think this is maybe the closing the story for Boom, game number 3.
Yeah, I know how you like him, Rich. Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama, don't matter at this point, but Golden Cut is the guy. He's got so much gold at this point. 50 minutes into this one. Now the mid T3 is about to be going down. Blacklist International doing such a good job with the Dream Realm on to 2, and they've already gotten the mid T3. They're doing such a good job, but they find the truth, and they might get the pick off with the Final Frenzy, shaking that all off. Blacklist International continuing on. Chaz is up in front, but I think Blacklist International will probably back up and regroup.
Yeah, they don't have to overextend. They still have 50 seconds of this Tyrant buff. And with that being said,
such a great job of ensuring that they get a nice little pick off. And they find Draw in a bad spot. The Dream Realm forward. Draw's saving his ult, but now he uses it. He uses it the wrong way. That might have been a mistake, but Draw will be fine. He does stay alive though.
And it's one big win because Chaz didn't even need to use his butterfly effect, which means now Miggy is rendered useless.
Yeah, definitely at this point. I mean, it's a huge cooldown right now. Oh, but they find him. They get the little bit of pick. Here's Sage's Sanctuary on the TiMi, who actually flashes away. That's just going to be burnt out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a burning of resources. Right now, Boom gets to deal with the Shadow Overlords and the Shadow Vanguards as well. Blacklist, they have all 3 lanes crashing in. Tatsuri may have his ultimate, but that is going to provide little value at this point.
Little value, but Golden Kite, that's going to be Sage's Sanctuary, which got popped off. He actually has to just step away. He's gonna be fine, but they find the Revenge and the Fate Rewind onto Tatsuri, who just heals that one right back up. Now Golden Kite is still there. Tatsuri's gonna take a little bit low, but he gets picked off. And now on the back end, Carl trying to do some work, finds Golden Kite, but he trades his life away. Justy's up in front, trying to go for this one. His Sage's Sanctuary is gonna be popped for him. Unbridled Operator, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink, but most importantly, Blacklist International take their crystal.
They explode every single option, but it was not enough. And with that, Blacklist International take it 2-1 in the first half of this best of 7.
Props to